Hey everybody, Matthew Williams, soccer director for America Scores. Today I want to talk about out of bounds. So in the game of soccer, much like all other sports in America, there are markers around the perimeter of the playing surface. These are the lines that mark the out of bounds. In the game of soccer, much different from most sports in America, the ball is not out of bounds when it touches the line, or if the player touches the line. The ball is not fully out of bounds until it fully goes over the line, meaning the whole ball needs to be past the line. A player is never technically out of bounds. A player's feet can be off of the playing surface outside of that designated white line and still be able to kick the ball as long as the ball is still in play. A very important rule. So parents, coaches, and players, keep that in mind. The ball needs to fully leave the field before it is marked out of bounds. So how do we put the ball back into play once the ball goes out of bounds? On a soccer field that is rectangular, you'll see two lines that are the sidelines. Those are the longest of the rectangular lines. If the ball goes out of bounds over the sideline, then we use what's called a throw-in. A throw-in is taken from the spot that the ball goes out of bounds or within reasonable distance. It doesn't have to be 100% exact. The person that is throwing the ball in must use two hands to grip the ball. They have to take the ball over their head, touch their back, and then come all the way through on one full rotation. The ball cannot spin and it cannot be thrown with just one hand. Two hands on the ball, over the head, touch the back, and come forward. The ball needs to be thrown to another player. You cannot throw the ball into play to yourself. The person throwing in must also stand with 2 feet on the ground behind the line. They cannot raise 1 foot or jump when they're making a throw. Once the ball enters the field of play, it must touch someone else before it is considered to be a live ball. This means that you cannot take the ball and throw it into the goal you're trying to score. That is illegal unless someone touches the ball before it goes into the goal. There's 2 other ways that we put the ball into play after and out of bounds. Those are from corner kicks and goal kicks. The line that is where the goal is, that's called the goal line, or some people actually call it the end line. If the ball goes out of bounds over that end line, then we use either a goal kick or a corner kick. If I'm the offensive player and I kick the ball at the goal, it touches no one and goes out of bounds, then the defensive team gets the ball and gets to do what is called a goal kick. A goal kick is not taken primarily from the goalie. It is called a goal kick because it is taken from in front of the goal and because it went out over the goal line. The goal kick would be taken about 5 to 6 yards in front of the goal or the goal line. In an America Scores game, there is usually a mark on the field to indicate where to put the ball for that kick. Everyone needs to be outside of the penalty area, and the ball must travel out of that penalty area before the ball is officially in play. Only the person kicking the ball can be in the box kicking to kick the goal kick, unless that person is not the goalie. Then the goalie and that person may be inside the box. Corner kicks are similar to goal kicks in that they also go out of bounds over the goal line or end line. The difference is, if I'm the offensive player, I kick the ball and the defensive player knocks it out, then it last touched the defense, then the offense gets to take a corner kick. corner kick is taken from the corners of the field where the end line meets the sideline. Choose the corner that is closest to where the ball went out of bounds. The ball is officially put into play once the player kicks the ball. A corner kick is a direct kick, so if you are talented and skilled enough, you can actually kick the ball into the goal. But that takes a lot of skill. Your best bet is to play the ball to one of your teammates and try to have them score. Use it as a pass, not a shot. I hope this helps you know what the difference is on out of bounds, where out of bounds is, and who gets to take it and how. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon.